Hello, my name is Gina Horkey, and I am the founder of Horkey Handbook and creator of 30 Days or Less to Virtual Assistant Success. Today I have with me Rob, who is a 30 Days or Less alumni, and he is a successful one at that. And we're just going to talk a little bit about his experience with the course. Rob, if you don't mind, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live? What do you do? All that good stuff.
Thank you, Gina. My name is Rob. I live on the eastern coast of the United States, and I came across the course through the social media Facebook, through a group, and kind of met Gina through that in a way. Did a little bit of looking over her website and everything, and then the course came up, and I decided why not take the plunge. And, you know, as I got started with the course, I realized that there was definitely great things that I could do that I already had the skills for. So it was a great fit.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's something I talk to people a lot about, repurposing kind of their past career experience into a freelance realm. And that's the thing about virtual assistant work that people don't understand, because I think it has this kind of viewpoint that it's like data entry, or, you know, people may picture people overseas doing work for cheap, and that's not necessarily the case. There's so much you can do, and you can command good rates if you're specialized and all that good stuff. When taking the course, did you have an aha moment? And if so, what was it?
I did, and it was, you know, going through the course and realizing that I could repurpose, as you said a moment ago, my skills in customer service, email management, that kind of thing, and realizing that I can get paid for stuff that I already know how to do without being locked into an office.
Right. That's what I was going to say, without being chained to kind of a 9 to 5, which is totally true. And that comes down to setting expectations with clients, by the way, on what your availability is and when you're able to work on things. What are your top 3 services that you offer to clients right now, Rob?
My top 3 services right now: content creation for websites, so writing content for websites. Most of my clients I have at this point are pretty much that. It's where I started. I also offer email and inbox management and social media management. And my third one is, ironically enough, the research aspect of things. I didn't realize how good I was at researching until I started this journey and had to do some research. And I always thought, okay, I can do some research, but I'm not great at it. Well, boy, did I fool myself in a good way. I kind of estimated myself.
Good. And I think that's honestly one of the best skill sets that you can have as a virtual assistant, is being able to research things, because there's so many tools that are out there. There's no way you can know them all going in, and every client uses different ones. So knowing how to get around the internet and how to learn and watch, you know, Google for YouTube videos to figure things out is a big deal. And then wanting to learn new skills is also really important. And how did you find your first client?
Facebook. Facebook was my big one, through a different freelance group that Gina and I are both part of. And I found my first client through a Facebook post. She was looking for a writer who had a passion for natural medicine and essential oils, which was exactly what I've been studying that for years. And so I got in contact with her through a comment and then through email. And we connected up that way. She was my very first client. She got me started and allowed me to really build my writing portfolio for my website, which was great. It was fantastic.
And writing and VA work kind of go hand in hand. A lot of people think that they're separate entities, but most people that do freelance writing also are open to virtual assistant work. Or if you're a virtual assistant, writing encompasses a fair amount of what you do. Could be website copy, but it's, you know, curating emails or maybe docs, instructions, all that fun stuff. Lastly, who do you think that this course is for? Would you take it again?
In a heartbeat. I think it's great for people who are just starting out, curious as to what a virtual assistant does, because some people hear virtual assistant, they go, oh, what's that? Isn't that an administrative assistant, like an office person?
Right.
To a degree, yes. To a degree, that can definitely fit that. But virtual assistant is that ability to take those administrative skills, not be chained to a desk from 9 to 5 every single day, set your own hours. And yes, so that was a huge thing right there for me as a virtual assistant and getting started with the journey.
Yeah, and part of the course, we have 125 services that we've actually identified, and that list is not all inclusive. of
No.
things that you can get paid to do as a VA. It can go anything from customer service to the email management to the social media to a website design or even blog management. So those are just a few of the hot topics. But people are out there looking for VAs. You're needed. Check out the course and ask us any questions that you have. Thanks for being with me, Rob. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Gina. It's been a great pleasure. And honestly, one more thing before we go. One of the big things
Okay.
that I want to let your viewers know is when you click on Gina's course for the VA course, and I definitely, suggest you do it. You're going to see, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, Gina. You're going to see a few different options. I started with the lower option, the lower option, just to get started and kind of get my feet wet. But I really suggest
Yep.
if you're really serious, take the plunge and at least do the middle one because it gave you a lot of other information that I think would be really beneficial for new VAs going into it.
Appreciate that. Yep. Starter, growth, and rockstar packages. So Rob started with the starter and then he upgraded actually to the rockstar. And you can do whatever works for you. No pressure over here. We actually have a free email course you can get started with too to really just dip your toe in without a commitment financially. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.